Happy New Year! Happy New Decade! It's 2020! I've got a whole bunch of stuff in here that I'm going to be unboxing and talking about what I've got because I buy quite a lot of my stuff overseas because I'm in a small country and you often find some of the best bargains overseas, especially in America being quite a big market there. And so yeah, I've been buying a bunch of stuff from eBay and I use a reshipper to get it here to New Zealand because it's sort of easier to ship stuff. It's often cheaper, often a lot cheaper. Quite often people don't want to ship it to anywhere but locally in their country, and by using a reshipper I can pretend to have an address that's in the same country as them. And I often get much cheaper shipping if I combine all my shipments together at the warehouse that I use with New Zealand Post. And so yeah, I often just let stuff arrive over like a 2-month period, and then once they're all there, I'll sort of send one big consolidated shipment in one piece, which sort of works out better often. And so, yeah, here's this big consolidated shipment. So I'll just talk about what the things are and why I got them. Quite excited about what's sort of inside here. So, let's grab out the first things, which would be this. So you can see, for instance, they like open up the boxes and they squeeze into a smaller box, as well as jamming a whole bunch of boxes together. Anyway, if you're not in New Zealand, if you're in some other country, because I mean I use New Zealand Post's service to reship, but like there are other reshipping services from other countries. Not, there's a reshipper for if I get stuff in the UK, and so yeah, I mean if you're living in some other country, like maybe over in Australia or just wherever, or yeah, you can use other reshipment services. So just say Google reshipping, and so yeah, these are some of the things. Oh yes, these are. I bought a bunch of Lectrosonics, all from the same seller. These are, I believe, UCR400s, were they? Yeah. So there was 2 UCR400s, and I thought, so at the moment, I just have like one UCR, sorry, I'm saying this wrong, UH. You got UH at the front that refers to the plugins like this for an XLR connection. So you get the UH200, you get the UH400. So yeah, I just had one UH200 before then, and so yeah, now there's a UH400. They're easy to tell the difference between the 200 series because not only will it say 400 on it, but also that blue on it here, that isn't like distinctive on the 200 series. You can tell that it is one of these even from like quite far off, or even if the eBay sellers put on a very blurry picture. So yes, these are the 400 series, so that should be, I can use it in the 400 mode rather than the 200. So that it should be, and I can use up to two white sperms. So that's what I saw, really good price of them, because in like one of these illegal blocks over in America, that's why you're sort of seeing some bargains pop up. Oh, actually, yeah, this is block 25, but this is actually block 21. Okay. I did sort of like, the seller who was selling them seemed to be like just some kind of people who just sort of get old tech gear, like probably like some TV company or something was just getting rid of their stuff and updating to the newest model. So I kind of assumed they were all just the illegal blocks because I sort of had on the note for the sale that, oh yeah, it's being sold unable to be used in America. So I was expecting them to all be 24, 25, or 26, and that's all good with me. But yeah, it's interesting this one is actually 21, because yeah, basically they just had, they said something like they've got 4 something there for sale, and you can, choose something you want to choose 2 of them, and they just only had photos of one of them, so assuming it was going to be, and they said that we're not going to like pick out what ones are, they're just like, these are examples of what you're getting. So that was a little bit of a surprise to see it's, but like I said, it was such a good price. I really don't mind. I can probably easily like swap this out. But if anything, a block 21 is more valuable than a block 25. So that was a sort of pleasant surprise to see that they're not both in the 600 megahertz block. Interesting. Yeah, and like I said, because I bought it like all this stuff from the same seller, like they were just sort of getting rid of stuff, and like the way that they were sort of describing it, I sort of assumed that they were getting rid of the illegal gear from some big corporate company or broadcasting company or whatever. And so I assumed from looking at the photos as well they only showed 600 megahertz band gear, so I assumed everything would be 600 megahertz, even though they're saying like we can't. These photos are like examples of what you'll get, because that's sometimes what one of these resellers will do. So is this also 600 megahertz? Oh, it would be kind of funny if this is block 22. I really am getting a mixture. Like I said, that's not really so bad. This would actually be a good thing, block 22, because that would actually work with my like G3s. Well, put G3s in quotes. So my IEMs for like direct and scripty to listen to. So this is actually perfect. This is actually really good. Good news. I'm actually quite happy that that's actually 21. Although, wait, hang on, yeah, 21 is what I want. That's 21. Oh, sorry, yeah, 22 is what I need. I think this is what I want. 21 is something I won't be needing. But yeah, okay, it's all cool. Like, I don't really mind if it's slightly off, because it was getting a really good deal. And like, because like often when people put very poor descriptions on stuff, you do tend to get a better bargain on it, because other people won't want to take the risk. But I can I'll find a use for it, or I will use it elsewhere. But these should be both 26, because I was fairly certain when I was talking to the person. 26. 26. Okay, that's good, because I was particularly hoping that these are 26, because I am actually needing receivers in block 26, so that worked out well. So yeah, these are Lectrosonics UCR211s. So they're basically the best of the 200 series you could get. They were the latest modules, so not just in terms of qualities, but in terms of functionality. You got a nice, useful display here for scanning and just being able to put settings in. So yeah, it's that's for the price they were. I'm fairly happy. I'll probably get rid of my other 200 series that I don't want. I'll just keep these UCR211s. So yeah. Like I said, they're like it's be fun if you're in one of these countries that are, the loss of Americans, unfortunately, having to go through that reblocking. But like, to be fair, it's probably going to happen to us at some point. But at least we should have a few years advance warning, and you should recoup whatever it costs before it happens, and we'll sell it on to a different country that still can use 600 megahertz. Yeah, cool. So yeah, I'm looking forward to using these UCR211s, because like I said, I haven't had any UCR211s before, and I think they run on 2 9-volts. Yeah, there you go on the bottom. So yeah, got 2 9-volts, and again, I don't have anything at hand to show how it works, but yeah, my yeah, I know. I'm rambling on a bit. I think I'll just call this quits now.